Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. Deluxe class Sideswipe, kind of based off of what he looked like in Generation 1. Not entirely, but kind of. Anyway, but before we look at the figure, let's look at the beautiful box. This is one beautiful box. He is part of the set called Battle Across Time, which is very annoying, because that means I had to go out of my way to get this bad boy. But yeah, we got Maximal, Skywarp, and Sideswipe together in a box. And this box looks actually great. Nice, the way that it looks here is look from the back. You know, back in the day, these boxes had like a storyline on them. Because I kind of want to know why Sideswipe's teaming up with Beast Wars Skywarp, who I have and will not review right now. But yeah, we got some nice Beast artwork here. Deluxe class, Classe Deluxe, Classe Delujo, and Classe Deluxe. What a nice and beautiful box. We got the top, we got some nothingness at the bottom, and that's it. So we'll throw the box to the side. It wasn't supposed to fall on the floor. I have a chair over there, but yeah. And anyway, let's look at the figure. Now, we've already looked at this mold before with Red Alert, but now we have Sideswipe, who is to me a lot more important because he's my second favorite Autobot. But yeah, so let's get in close here and check out his noggin. What a nice and accurate looking head sculpt. Absolutely, what a beautiful head sculpt. A nice big chest here with the Autobot logo, some nice white. I think you can see that here. Also, this one has the same problem as my Red Alert, the fact that the chest just does not tab in. It pushes the tab out. I don't like that. We got once again an arrow pointing to his crotch. However, this time the arrow is actually picked out in white. Don't know why. We got some nice leg details here, some white here. We got some white here. And this is what he looks like from he also has the weird shape here in the window. Don't know why. And there you go, that's what he looks like from the back. He is a very nice looking figure, if I'm being honest here. So, let me just see if I can rotate the camera down a little bit more. So, for weapons, he comes with this beautiful, well, kind of beautiful looking gun, basically. I feel like it's a black gun painted white. Maybe I'm just wrong about that. You know I'm right. And he can hold it in his hand, or you can tab it in on either part of his shoulder. And then he comes with this missile thingy, which has the same problem as the original, well, as Red Alert. And that is the peg is on the wrong side. Meaning that if I peg this in here, which is where it's supposed to go. Okay, you know what? How about you peg in? Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh, that's a tight one. Might have to do some stuff. He's still getting hit in the head with the peg. I thought maybe it was fixed on this figure, but no, it's not. So, that's what he looks like with his weapons attached. He can also hold his missile thing in his hand if you don't want him to be accurate, or you don't like him having a tab in his head. He can shoot you with that as well. What a beautiful thing. And you can store it here on the back. Unlike Red Alert, who has a sirens here. So, now then, let's get the weapons out the way so we can get into articulation. Yeah, I was hoping that would be faster. Anyway, starting off, same articulation as Red Alert, but yeah, his head can rotate all the way around. His head can go up and down. His arms can go all the way around, in and out, about that far. He's got some rotation here. He also has some outward here. He has some movement here. I don't know. Let me grab a Red Alert just to see. Red Alert didn't have that. Weird. But yeah, and so you got some some swivel action here. We got a bend at the elbow that goes about that far. And he has only an in and out at the hand because, well, there's no... I feel like there could have been room for rotation, but there is no rotation, sadly enough. Next up, a waist rotation that can go all the way around. His legs can go forward about that far. Let me just move his hand out of the way. Forward about that far. He can go backwards about that far. His leg can go in and out. You got a rotation bend at the knee about that far. And his feet can go to the side. And that is the articulation segment of this figure. So, let's get him standing so we can get into... You know what, I'll actually attach this thing right now. Now we can get into size comparisons. So, starting off, here he is with his apparently friend. I didn't know you two were friends, but nice. Here he is with Skywarp, part of the same set. Skywarp, you will be reviewed eventually. Trust me on that one. I bought the set for him, and I got a free him. But the set was expensive, so there you go. Well, basically, the normal price of the Deluxes. But yeah. Anyway, next up, here he is next to little old Cliff Jumper, which I always use for these G1 comparisons. Then we got Brawn, Studio Series Brawn. They look nice together. And we got Kingdom Warpath. And then we have him next to Studio Series Jazz and Ironhide. And I guess Ratchet as well, because, you know, same kind of mold. So here he is also with Ratchet. I mean, I kind of wanted to just have the three of them together, because these are my three favorite Autobots. And it's so nice to have them in their, well, basically accurate G1 selves. Not fully accurate, we'll get into that in a minute. Oh, Jazz, you were not supposed to kick the next one. Yeah, I wish my arms were longer. Next up, here he is next to his previous self, the Henkei Universe Sideswipe. I don't know. It's Universe or Henkei. I forgot if this was actually the Japanese or the English one. And here he is next to his brother. I mean, they should... Like, Sideswipe's the brother of Sunstreaker. But these two are basically the same. So, bit of a weird one. Anyway, they look very nice together. It's just basically the same figure as before. Now, next, well, actually, finally, we got him right here next to Masterpiece Sideswipe. And you can kind of start to see where the differences kind of go a little bit annoying. You know, where the inaccuracies are kind of ahead. I mean... Right now, there are not really that many inaccuracies. Overall, in robot mode, he looks perfect. Basically perfect. It's a vehicle mode where the comparison is gonna be kind of falling apart. Also, about Masterpiece Sideswipe, I kind of wanted to just say one thing. What I don't... I forgot to say this during the review, but what I don't like about this figure is this peg here. The way that it tabs in on the shoulder, I kind of wish it was just like it would just slide in. But it's like, there's like a tiny nub here that kind of... that you have to get around it. And also there's no, it can go forward and back, but there's no sidewards rotation. Don't really like that. And on a Masterpiece budget, I feel like that should be included. There we go. Now then. But this Sideswipe looks great. So let's get him into transformation. So for transformation, what you want to start off with is you want to take these arms and fold in the hands. Like so. Then you want to take this chest piece here, fold it all the way up, and just tab it in. Like so. Fold. Oh, wait. I remember this being annoying with Red Alert as well. Fold out the doors just like so. Take the arms and bend it, fold it down, and then rotate it down and in so that it looks like this. So do the same thing on the other side. Bend at the elbow until you can't go any further. Get the door out of the way. Rotate it in. And then just rotate this in until you have something like this. Take this piece here, the top piece here, and then just fold it down like so. Take the doors, there's a tab here, and then there's a slot here in the arm that you just want to slide these doors inside of. Rotate the waist, open up the legs right here. Push this piece out. I don't know if it's actually supposed to be pushed out, but I always push it in. Anyway, push it out. I mean for robot mode, by the way. Nah, it doesn't. But yeah, push these pieces out. Take the foot. Fold it in. Take the foot. Fold it in. I don't like the feeling of that, but whatever. Take the legs and tab them together. Like so. Take it, rotate it around like so. Make sure that everything is kind of lined up when you push everything down. And then you want to take these. Now there are tabs here on the side, on each side, that will go into here, to this big gap. So you just want to take it and push it in. Make sure that everything is pushed in. And here we have Sideswipe in his Lamborghini mode. So here we have Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Deluxe Class Sideswipe in his vehicle mode. And this is a Lamborghini Countach LP500S, though with some details closer to its predecessor, the LP400. Yes, this time I was entirely prepared. I was prepared for that because, well, I kinda wasn't for Red Alert, but this time I was prepared. So yeah, and he looks, well, inaccurate. This is where the problem kinda comes from me, and also why I didn't want him in the first place. Why I originally did not buy him, because this actually arrived today. And that's because he's not accurate. Now we'll get the accuracy check later with the masterpiece. But yeah, however, this is one nice looking vehicle. I mean, nice blue for the windows here. Nice red, nice Autobot symbol here on the front. Nice headlights with some whiteness in there. Some nice black here for the front. Oh, nice whiteness here at the headlights. Nice blackness here at the front. We got some black outlines here on the side. And the rest of it's basically red. What can I say? And then from the bottom he looks pretty nice as well. But overall, this is one nice looking vehicle mode. And he rolls as vehicle mode should. Well, not perfectly apparently. Maybe I did something wrong here. Oh well. He rolls as rolling things should. And that's it, because there's no articulation. So let's just jump straight into size comparison. Starting off, here he is next to his brother, which I probably in robot mode should have done as well. Here he's next to Red Alert. Well, not Mold brother. There you go, that's the one. But yeah, here he is next to Red Alert. They really did their best to try to differentiate it as much as possible thanks to the paint. Now, there is some samesies here with the black here at the front, as you can see. Now, even this part here at the front is just different. I like how they feel different, yet the same. But they still feel a bit different, thanks to the paint job that they have. You know, because here you have like more nice blackness, while here it's just red, so it doesn't really stand out as much. But here it does stand out. It's just wonderful. Next up, here he is next to his wave mate, who I actually had to figure out how to transform, so that took a while. Here he is next to Beast Wars 2 Skywarp. And yeah, I still don't get why they're teaming up. I mean, I know it's battle across time, but a little storyline on the box wouldn't have hurt. Come on, Hasbro, this wouldn't have hurt. So next up, here he is with Cliff Jumper. Also, while I was transforming everyone, I realized I picked a lot of red characters. Cliff Jumper and Ironhide. And then the other two Sideswipes. But yeah, here he's next to Cliff Jumper, looking nice. Like I said, I don't know how scale works, but I think they look nice together. Here he is next to Braun. And we got him right here next to Jazz and Ironhide. Absolutely wonderful. My three favorite Autobots in their Generation 1 incarnations. Absolutely beautiful. So let's get them two out the way so we can bring in the Sideswipe, the Henkei/Universe version of Sideswipe. And yeah, you can kind of see where they're going with this. I mean, they still, neither hits G1, but this one's closer. This one is just like, let's pick a modern car, because that was the whole thing back in the day. This was more like, let's get close to G1. Anyway, speaking of which, here's G1. Masterpiece Sideswipe. And now you can see where the problems lie. Now for me, details-wise, it's not necessarily that big of an issue, but I am missing the big spoiler on the back. Why is there no spoiler on the back? That's the biggest issue I have with this figure. The vehicle mode's inaccurate. It's still a nice looking vehicle mode, but there's no spoiler on the back. Let me just get this spoiler a bit more straight. But yeah, there's no spoiler on the back, which I do not like. However, this is one nice looking figure. Now let's get into weapons, which I probably should have done beforehand, but I forgot and I see them lying here, so here we go. Here are the weapons. So where do they store in vehicle mode? Just like Red Alert, you can store them here on the side. and have this going on. However, unlike Red Alert, because he has the lights, you can store it here at the top. And then with this one, you can take it on either side and plug it in. Let's do this one so that this thing isn't... You know what, let's have that point up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, there we go. There we are. So, basically, there's a hole in here, and you can take this. I actually waited on purpose to show this off, and just like... Okay, then don't jam it into the hole. Yeah, don't jam my finger. And here he is. Yeah, that doesn't look good, but you can do it, and it's a toy. You can do what you want with it. Yeah, overall, this is one nice looking figure. I am a bit bummed about the alt mode. With Red Alert, it was less hurtful, because like I said, second favorite for me. My second favorite Autobot behind Ironhide, and Red Alert is now on that list, so... This hurts a bit more, where it's like, but the spoiler now. I needed that spoiler to kind of make it... I guess the whole spoilerlessness kind of comes from the LP400. I guess that's kind of like the spoilerlessness. Or maybe it's the LP500S, because I don't know cars. So I'm just reading off the TF Wiki. Anyway, now let's get back into robotic mode. So to get Sideswipe back into his robot mode, what you want to start off with, you want to go down there here and open up these panels right here. And you want to take the legs and rotate them around. Also, just while I'm doing this, I thought this was kind of more a Combinowars thing that they tried to pull off, but it seems like that they came up with this idea from the original figure. Well, this one. Because of the fact that, well, that one does the same thing. You want to tap these back in, like so. Rotate the waist around. Take the doors here, flip them out to the side. Take the arms, fold them out, fold them up and out the way. Like so. Straighten them out, fold out the hands. Oh, you can't see anything. I apologize immediately. Let's go back here. Let's do it again. So, straighten it up. Fold out the arm, and then fold out the hand. Do the same thing on this side. So, straighten it out and fold out the hand, like so. Take this piece here and pull it out. And then there are two tabs on here that are going to slot into those slots. There you go. Take this piece here. Make sure everything is full. Fold these pieces in here. I always forget them for some reason. Now, make sure that the arms are as far out as they can be. Do not pull on them. Just hold them out and fold. And then untap this piece. And you want to fold it down. But make sure that the arm does not get caught up. And there you go. There it is. Here we got Sideswipe back in his robot mode, because it doesn't really take much to transform this guy. It's not some elaborate masterpiece of Studio Series version of it. So here we have Sideswipe back in his robot mode. So, final thoughts on this figure. Overall, I like him. He's a great figure. I do miss the spoiler on the back, and I don't like the fact that he comes with like, okay, if you don't want to spin, you don't want to spin. But yeah, I don't like that he comes as a 2-pack with this little lad over here. But like I said, overall, I like him. I think it's a great figure. Do I recommend him? My answer to that question is a very much a mayhaps. Depends on how much of a fan you are of Sideswipe and how much you want the mold. Overall, the mold's great. It's a great rendition of Generation 1 Sideswipe. And if you want a Generation 1 Sideswipe, you can't go wrong with this one, if I'm being honest here. But that has been my review of Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Deluxe Class Sideswipe from the Battle Across Time collection. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!